Hey guys, it's Mariah. So I just have an update on life in Maverick because as you can see, I don't really post as much as I wanted to. I wanted to post at least every week with updates with him, but he literally keeps me going. So he just had his 2-month doctor visit, and it's honestly crazy to think that he's even 2 months old already. Um, so with that being said, he got 3 shots and some oral medication for rotavirus, I think. I'm not sure. But they checked him over and he is healthy as can be. He's 20, just shy, like very shy of 23 inches long. He is 12 pounds, 1.5 ounces. So he's a pretty big boy. Um, let's see. But he does have like a red spot on his nose, and then he's got a red spot on his foot. The red spot on his foot like is pretty big. I'll have to show you guys sometime, but he's sleeping right now, so I can't really show you right now. And when he is awake, he's kind of crabby, so it's kind of hard to record when he is awake. So the red spots on his nose and his foot, they're called hemangiomas. And what it is it's basically a group of blood vessels that are very like together. And like those spots can grow like during their whole first year of life, and then they can like shrink or completely disappear or just lighten up. But the one on his nose is what my doctor is worried about, because if the one on the nose gets bigger, it can block off his airway in his nose, so that's not good. So right now the one on his nose is pretty small. So I'm not too worried about it right now, but he does see a specialist in a children's hospital that's 2.5 hours away from us. So he sees that specialist on October 8th, I think. And then he has a bump on his skull, like right here on his left side. And it's worried me since he was born, because it's been there ever since he was born. And everyone told me, oh, don't worry about it, don't worry about it. Well, I worry. It's who I am. And I brought it up to my doctor, and she looked at it, and he's got to go see a specialist. I think he has to go see a plastic surgeon for that. What it is, she's not exactly sure what it is because she's not a specialist for that stuff, but it's up to the specialist at the children's hospital what they want to do, and that appointment's on September 24th. So it's up to the specialist if they want to do like imaging or tests to see exactly what it is. But the bump, how a baby has their skull is in different pieces and nothing really forms together, like they don't all go together until their head is done growing. The bump is on the suture line of the growth plates, and so it's connecting the two growth plates, then it could lead to his skull to stop growing, which in that case, if it stops growing, his skull can't grow like in that area, and those plates are stuck like that, which means his brain can't expand either, which can lead to like seizures and stuff. So they need to see exactly like what the bump is and if it is connecting both of those growth plates. So hopefully he won't need surgery for that. And hopefully it's nothing really too serious like it kind of sounds like. So I'll have to keep you guys updated on that. But otherwise, he is pretty good. That night, like midnight-ish, I think, that he got his shots, we ended up in the ER because he had 102.3 temperature. And so they did all kinds of tests, and I felt so bad because they put an IV in one of his arms and tried fishing for the vein, and they couldn't find it. So then they took it out. They went to his other arm. My poor kid is just screaming, and I'm feeling so bad. I just want to cry with him. So they started poking his other arm, try fishing for a vein in that arm, and finally they got like where they needed to get the blood. And they finally got enough blood for him, and like the sheet on the bed was just so red and full of his blood, and I felt so bad, like, but there was nothing really I could do. And then they put a catheter in him, and I felt so bad because it's bad enough being a girl and having that happen, let alone a baby and a boy. Then they put like things like up his nose, like way up, and his eyes watered, and then he screamed, and I felt bad for that too. So he had a very hard day and night that day. On the other hand, he was diagnosed with a rhinovirus. It's not bad. He's just getting Tylenol, and he seems a lot better now that he had his shots on the 3rd, and it is the 6th today, and he's a lot better. So hopefully it's not so bad. So, I think that's all to update you guys with for now. And that is my update for his 2 months. And I apologize that I didn't do any other updates on him on his 1 month or weeks or anything, but he keeps me too busy. But now I decided to actually do an update now that things are kind of happening. Well, things always happened, but I never had time to record things because he always kept me so go, go, go. And so, thank you for watching.